morning, guys. So it is officially June 24th, which means it's the start of Finish-a-thon and the start of another reading vlog. And I'm so excited. I'm gonna try to do a lot better with this one than I did with my last one. Very quickly, let's go over my TBR because I didn't make a TBR video this time around. Basically, Finish-a-thon is a readathon to help you catch up on your reading goals, whatever that may be. Good lord, my necklaces are on my back. They do it twice a year. One time like in December, literally the last week of the year, so you can get caught up on all your reading goals. And then this is new, doing one in the middle of summer to help you reach those like midterm goals. So first, I have a book for review that I've slowly kind of been reading. I have a PDF version of it. And I hate like reading on my computer or my phone. So I've slowly been like reading one chapter at a time. My goal is to get that finished this weekend. It's Chevalier by Brie. Let's see if there's something else I can't remember, but there's a picture right here so you know what it looks like. It's a romantic fantasy. I'm kind of enjoying it, but like I'm taking my time with it, and it's only like 150 pages, and I think I'm like a few chapters in, so hopefully I can finish that this week. Next, I have two books rolling over from my summer readathon TBR that I had started. First is Gone Girl by Gillian Flynn. I have literally like 20 pages left of this, and I'm planning on finishing the audiobook today, so this won't be done today. And the other book is Put In by Julie Murphy. I have like 200 pages left of this. I'm really enjoying it. I'm slowly taking my time with it. Still waiting for the audiobook, but I think I'll probably finish this before the audiobook comes in. Now on to some of the other books that like I'm currently already like have been in the middle of for like ever. First is The Beauty That Remains. I've been reading this since April. Not to say this is a bad book. This is definitely not a bad book, but this is a very emotionally charged book, and I really love it. And I have not that much left to read, honestly, till I'm done. And so I've just really been taking my time and like picking it up and putting it down and like just slowly working my way through it. I'm really enjoying this, and I definitely need to finish this one. Next is Arusha and the End of Time. I started this in May for the Stop-a-thon that I co-hosted. I'll link my vlog up here if you want to go watch it. It's like almost 40 minutes, just letting you know. Yeah, I'm not that far from the end in this one either. Really enjoying it so far. I just haven't gotten around to picking it back up. And the last one that I am in the middle of is A Study in Charlotte by Brittany Cavallaro. I've slowly been listening to the audiobook. I'm only like 20 something pages in. I'll probably listen to this on audiobook since I have the audiobook. This is also part of my TBR that I let my friends pick for me for the summer, and I'll link that video up here if you want to see what else I've picked. Oh, Gone Girl's also on that list as well. So I'm slowly making my way through this. So I have 5 more books. Well, they're not technically books, they're mangas, that I want to read. They're part of 2 series I'm currently in the middle of. And the first 3 are volumes 8, 9, and 10 of My Hero Academia. I've been loving this. I need these, and then I need to buy 11 and 12, and my sister has 13, and I'll officially be caught up on the manga and continue watching the show. I highly, highly recommend this if you haven't read these, or if you don't want to read these, then like watch the show because it's like really good. And then the other 2 volumes are volumes 2 and 3 of Kitchen Princess. I reread volume 1 for Summer Readathon. These are just really cute and they're nostalgic, and I read them forever ago, and I've been like dying to get back into them. And yeah, I need to buy the rest of the series, but I think the series is kind of out of print, so I have to buy them secondhand. And I had bought volumes 4, 5, and 6, and then the fucking website fucked up and my package got destroyed by the post office because they got my address wrong and I was out of town, so I had no way of going to get them. Anyways, that's it for my TBR. I'm going to draw my TBR in my bullet journal, which is an idea I totally stole from, I forget her name, she's the J, but she's over at This Story Ain't Over. I'll link her channel down below. You should totally check her out. She needs way more subscribers. She's adorable. But she draws her TBRs out in her bullet journal and colors them in, and so I did that for Summer Readathon, although I don't have any footage for it. But I'm going to draw again for this one, and it's just a fun way to like keep track of my TBR. So yeah, that's it. I'm gonna do that. I'm probably gonna go for a run, and I'll probably update you with my progress because I should be done with Gone Girl by then. guys, so it's a little bit later, so I wanted to give you a quick update. It's like almost 1:20 now, and I know it looks really dark, but it's like been cloudy, and it literally just had a major downpour, and I think it's gonna start raining again. But I have done some reading, and I finished my first book, which, I mean, isn't that big of a deal because I only had 20 pages left. But I finished Gone Girl by Gillian Flynn. Holy shit, this book is so fucked up, but it's so good. And both of the characters are like really unlikable, but like it's so good. And I'm just wondering how I let this book sit on my shelf for years, because I've had this book probably since my junior year of high school. I'm about to be a senior in college. It was amazing and I loved it. I listened to it on audiobook though, and I would highly recommend the audiobook because they have two narrators, one for Nick and one for Amy, and they both did a fantastic job. I've never read an adult thriller, but this is so good and this makes me want to get into the genre. Other than that, I read about 100 more pages of A Study in Charlotte by Brittany Cavallaro. I'm also listening to this audiobook because I already had the audiobook checked out, and I like it. I'm not a big fan of the narrator, but whatever. It's a gender-bent retelling of Sherlock Holmes and Watson, if you don't know. Jamie is a precious cinnamon roll and I want to protect him at all costs, and I really like Charlotte. So I think I'm almost halfway through this book, so hopefully I can finish this like today or tomorrow. I didn't update you on my plans that I was doing today like I normally do when I do reading vlogs, so I'll do that now since I had to give you my quick TBR since I didn't make a TBR video for this readathon. I have to go meet Laura at the mall at like 2:30. We're gonna go shopping, maybe see a movie, probably do dinner. I don't know if I can sit through a movie. I also have like a shit ton of homework that I've been putting off, and it's due tonight by 11. It's a lot of reading. I've still been putting it off. I meant to do some more this morning, but I was fucking around like a dumbass. And yeah, so I'm gonna do some of that before I head out, because I think I have to leave here around 2, so it gives me like 40 minutes to do some homework. And I will probably check back in with you guys later tonight, hopefully. We'll see. Now like 10:20. It is Monday. It's Monday, day 2. The sun has just now come out. Like for a hot second it looked like it was gonna rain again. It's been raining like on and off since Saturday, like crazy rain with like lightning and thunder. So I was gonna go for a run, but I'm scared it's gonna rain again, so I'll probably just do a workout here in the house. But I do have an update for you. I meant to update you guys last night after Laura and I came back from the mall and dinner, but then I remembered that I had a shit ton of homework to do for my summer class, and everything is due at 11 instead of 11:59 like normal, and I fucking hate it. So I had to read a shit ton and just do all of that crap. So needless to say, I turned everything in 30 minutes before it was due. Go me. But yeah, that's why I didn't update you. But I did do a lot of reading yesterday. Well, reading. I listened to a lot of my audiobook. So I have officially finished A Study in Charlotte by Brittany Cavallaro. This was so good. I loved it. Why has this been sitting on my shelf forever? Thank you, Rocky, for picking this for me to read. And now that means I am down to 2 books left on my summer TBR that Emo Squad picked for me. Other than that, let's talk about my reading plans and my actual plans for today. So I was browsing through my Overdrive for the library and seeing like what they had available on audiobook, if they had any audiobooks that I was currently in the middle of on available. And they had one. I'm on hold for 2 others. But yeah, so the one that I was able to get my hands on, which I didn't realize there was an audiobook for to begin with, is The Beauty That Remains by Ashley Woodfolk. I've been reading this since April, and like I said, I've just kind of been taking my time with it, and I'm loving it, and I'm really not that far from the end. I think I have like 100 something pages till I'm done with it. And so since it has the audiobook, I was like, might as well read the audiobook, because why not? I love audiobooks. I love this book, and I'm interested to hear the narrators they have picked for this story. I really hope they have 3 separate narrators for the 3 separate characters, but I'm not gonna get my hopes up. And then other than that, I'm also going to continue physically reading Puddin' because I need to make some more progress in this. I'm about halfway, I think, now. And I need more MLI. And I'm loving where this story's going right now. But that's it for my reading plans. As for, like, other stuff, I don't really have anything to, like, go and do besides I have to work tonight. But I need to do some homework because this week I am freaking determined to actually get ahead of my class schedule instead of waiting till the last freaking minute to turn everything in, because I'm so tired of sitting in front of my computer for like 4 hours straight trying to rush through my homework and hating myself for it. So I'm gonna really try to like get through that. And then also the one book, like review book that I am reading, Chevalier, I forgot to read a chapter last night, so I'm gonna try to get through 2 chapters today. And yeah, so I think that's it. I will check in with you guys later. So it's a little bit later. It's almost 5 o'clock. I'm about to start getting ready for work, but I wanted to give you a quick update. I haven't read as much today so far as I wanted to, but I'm gonna be listening to my audiobook. Some of the audiobook for The Beauty That Remains, I've only listened to like 30 pages, but I'm gonna listen to it to and from work. So hopefully I can get some more of this read. And then I've also read some more of Puddin' by Julie Murphy, and I'm just loving this so much. And that's about all I have to update you. I don't know if I'll do an update when I get home. I might if I end up finishing The Beauty That Remains. If not, I'll probably update you guys sometime in the morning. Good morning, guys. It is now Tuesday, aka day 3 of Finish-a-thon. And it's like a little after 11. I've been up for a while, but I haven't got out of my bed or done anything, which is a problem. But I do have a quick update for you guys. I finished The Beauty That Remains last night. And this book is so beautiful. I was listening to the last 70 pages or so on audiobook, and I was listening to it on my way to work, and let me tell you, it was trying to make me cry. It was trying real hard to make me cry, and I almost did, but I didn't. This book is so heartbreakingly beautifully written, and I loved it. And like, it tears you into a bunch of shreds, but then it like pieces you back together by the end. And my favorite thing about this book is it really incorporates music into it, and it helps our characters like get through their grief. And I would highly recommend everybody pick this book up and read it. That's the only thing I read. I did not get around to reading my review book like I told myself, so I have to read 3 chapters of that today. Also, since I am still on hold for the other audiobooks, the books I am currently reading, I decided to go ahead and check out another one and add a new book to my TBR. And so I've added My Life Next Door by Huntley Fitzpatrick. The audiobook was available, and I've owned this book for like 10 million years, so I was like, you know, I think it goes along with the theme for this readathon, because I've been meaning to read this, and I've put this on quite a few TBRs for readathons, and I still haven't read it. So I'm gonna start reading this, and hopefully I can get through a chunk of it. Plans for today: I work again tonight, and I need to do homework. I need to finish editing my summer readathon vlog that I started editing last night, because that's going up Thursday. I think that's all. I've already called and scheduled my hair appointment for next Tuesday. I'm so excited to show you guys. I am dyeing my hair color, and it's been a while since I've had my hair dyed a color professionally, but I'm super excited for it. I'm doing it for Warped Tour since Warped Tour is next Friday, and it's the final Warped Tour, or at least I guess the whole country traveling Warped Tour. I don't know if they're gonna do like other shows or something like that, but they're not doing like a traveling festival anymore after this year. And so I said, it's the last year, go big, go home. So I bought the fancy collector's edition ticket, and I'm getting my hair done, and I'm super excited. And yes, I will be doing a day in the life vlog for Warped Tour again, and I'm so excited for it. That's all I have to update you for right now. I need to get jumpstart on some homework. I need to read some of my review book and, you know, get stuff done. So I'll talk to you guys later. It's now Wednesday, day 4. It's like almost 9:50. I really want to apologize for the lack of updates yesterday. And also the guy's mowing the lawn right outside my apartment. So that's that noise. Hopefully you can still hear me. But yesterday everything was going great, and then it just kind of went to shit. In my personal life, best friend breakups are like really hard, and there was like a lot of tears. And I mean, this was like a long time coming, but like everything just like broke down yesterday. And so I was a fucking complete mess for like literally the rest of the day. I called into work, like I just like sat home and cried, and like I did do some reading still, but like I was a mess yesterday. Anyway, so I'll give you a quick update for yesterday. I listened to like 70 pages on audiobook of My Life Next Door by Huntley Fitzpatrick. Honestly, I'm enjoying this more than I thought I would. I didn't really remember much about the synopsis of this book from when I bought it years ago. I knew it's a cute, fluffy, summery, contemporary girl lives in a super tight household with just her mom who does something in politics, and then the family next door has like a bajillion kids, and they're like a mess and running around, and she starts a relationship with said boy next door. And yeah, I'm not really a fan of contemporaries, but I'm really enjoying this so far. It's really cute. I really like the love interest, Jace. He's adorable, and he loves animals. Not that thrilled with the narrator for the story, but like I'm really enjoying the story so far, so I can look past that. And then I also read a few chapters of Puddin', slowly making my way through this. And I really hope I can finish this before the end of the readathon, but we'll see. And then I read a chapter of Chevalier. I really hope I'm saying that right. I don't think I am. By Bree L. I can't say your last name. And I'm still enjoying that fantasy read so far. That's another one that I really hope I can finish by the end of this readathon, so we'll see. I have to work at 11:30, and I work all day, so I probably won't get any reading or do any updates till I get home later tonight. But yeah, so I'll talk to you guys later. Hey guys, so the lighting sucks. I just got home from work. It's like 9 o'clock, so like it's been almost 12 hours since I updated you, but I do have a bit of an update and some book mail. So first off, my reading update. I have not actually physically read anything because I've been at work all day. I meant to read on my break, but then I ended up talking with one of my coworkers like the entire break, so I had no reading done. But I did listen to my audiobook this morning, getting ready for work, going to work, and coming back from work. So I listened to about 100 more pages of My Life Next Door. Again, still really enjoying this. Like, it's a very cutesy, fluffy, contemporary, which is normally not my genre, but I'm really digging it. Also, for the book mail, shout out to Caroline at Caroline Reads for sending me We Awaken by Callista Lynn. I know this has an ace character. I think 2 of the characters are actually ace, maybe, and it has something to do with dance, and I was just like, heck yes. And so she sent out a tweet about wanting another Own Voices reviewer to have a chance to read it, and I sent her a DM and I was like, hey, I would definitely be interested, and it just showed up today. So shout out to Caroline. I will link her channel down below. You should definitely check her out. I love her so much. So thank you so much, Caroline. I can't wait to read this. And I also just got some exciting news. A class that I didn't realize I actually had to take from my degree, and recently found out that I have to freaking take it. I wasn't able to get into. I've been on the wait list since we enrolled for fall semester classes, which was in April, and I just got an email saying that I am off the wait list and I have a position in that class. I just have to go enroll in it, and so I'm so excited because I was really worried for a hot second that I'd have to wait essentially a whole nother year to graduate, because there's one class, so like this is a cornerstone class, and I guess you're supposed to take it your sophomore year, but I didn't realize I had to take it. But there's a capstone class, which you're supposed to take your final semester of college, and so normally, and I think it's only taught in the spring as well, and so I was like, well, am I going to be able to take them together, or am I going to have to essentially wait a whole year just to take one stupid class? It's also being taught next spring by a professor I've already had and don't like, so that'll be fun. But I just got into this cornerstone class, and so I'm super excited to get into it. It's also being taught by a professor I've already taken twice, and I really like her, so yeah, I'm in a very, very good mood. I need to finish editing my summer win-a-thon vlog so it can be posted tomorrow. I meant to finish editing it yesterday, but yesterday turned into a shit show real fast. And that, I'm gonna read and work on my cross stitch. I'm gonna try to make some more progress and put in, since I haven't read anything yet from it today. Also need to read some more in Chevalier, since I only read one chapter because, like I said yesterday, we went to like a shit show. And yeah, so I might update you again tonight, I might not, it just depends. I'll let you know. Hey guys, so it's Thursday. It's just around like after 3:30 now, and Laura and I have gone to the pool. Kind of read, but yeah, I thought I'd give you a quick reading update, even though I really haven't read anything since I updated you last night, but I've read like less than 20 pages I've put in. I just haven't felt like reading a lot lately, but I do work tonight, so I'll listen to my audiobook. I still have about an hour before I have to get ready, so I think I'm gonna try to start knocking out some of those mangas too that I need to read, because I keep meaning to get around to them and I just don't get around to them. So yeah, I'll check in with you guys later. Good morning, guys. It is Friday around 9:30 right now, and I thought you'd give you an update. I meant to give you an update yesterday, but I forgot, and so yeah, I didn't, but I did have read a little bit since then. I have listened to a couple more chapters of My Life Next Door, which I'm still really enjoying, but now we're getting into like the drama parts, because like we're halfway through the book, and like it's just like really sad, because I'm like, ugh, people are mean, but I'm still really liking it. And like, I mean, I'm pretty sure I already know how this is gonna end. It's a fluffy YA summary contemporary. We all know how it's gonna end. But other than that, oh, you can see I got freaking sunburned yesterday. Wear sunscreen when you go lay out by the pool, kids. I also read volume 8 of My Hero, so I'm so glad. I'm planning on, I have to work this morning. I have about an hour before I have to be at work, so, but I only work a morning shift, like I only work lunch, so I should be back at a decent time. It depends if I end up working a double a day, depending on how much money I need. We'll see. Good morning, guys. It is Saturday, the last day of Finish-a-thon, and it's almost 10:30 here, and I just want to give you a quick reading update. I meant to give you another one yesterday, but I ended up picking up another shift last night, so I have read some. So I have listened to another few hours of My Life Next Door. I have like 45 minutes left in the audiobook, so I'm definitely going to finish this today. And I also have read volume 9 of My Hero Academia. Wow, shit is going down, and I really like this. I like that we get to see more of class B, 1B, because we just kind of see them in passing, but we don't actually get to see them in action. And in this volume, we actually did get to see them like doing action stuff, and I really like that, and I'm so excited to pick up the next volume. But yeah, so plans for today. I don't work at all. I do need to do some homework because I've done no homework this week because it's just kind of been shit, And yeah, Laura and I are gonna go do Painting with a Twist tonight, and we're gonna go out to dinner, so I will try to remember to film some footage. We will see. Hopefully I can update you guys before we leave. So now it's time to wrap up my reading progress for Finish-a-thon. I did pretty well considering schoolwork and everything, and I got actually a lot more read on my TBR than I thought I was going to get read, so I'm pretty proud of myself. In total, I read 6 of the 12 books I put on my TBR, including the one extra book I added, and I am currently in the middle of 3 of the books that were on my TBR as well. So I read a lot. First, I finished Gone Girl by Gillian Flynn, and I read 23 pages. Next, I finished A Study in Charlotte by Brittany Cavallaro. Like, if you're wondering like where my dust jacket is, I have no idea where it is. Is there just some way I can just buy a dust jacket without a book? Or maybe that just means I have to buy a whole nother new edition. Anyways, I wrote 291 pages. Next, I finished The Beauty That Remains by Ashley Woodfolk. I have been in the middle of this one since April. I started reading this at North Texas Teen Book Festival towards the end of April, and I've just kind of been picking it up on and off, and so I was finally like, I really need to just sit down and finish this, and I finally did. I read 106 pages. Next, I read volumes 8 and 9 of My Hero Academia because I'm trying so hard to get caught up before volume 14 comes out, and this is just a really fun manga series. Volume 8 was 192 pages, and volume 9 was 191 pages. And the final book I finished during Finish-a-thon was My Life Next Door by Holly Fitzpatrick. This is a book I have owned for God knows how long, and the audiobook just happened to be available, and I had finished my previous audiobook, so I was like, might as well listen to an audiobook and knock out another book. So I finally read this, and I have to say I enjoyed this a lot more than I thought it was going to, and I read 394 pages. Now on to the 3 books that I started but did not end up completing during the readathon. The first one is volume 10 of My Hero Academia. I ended up only reading like 50 pages of this. Arusha and the End of Time by Roshni Chachki. Finally ended up getting my hands on the audiobook at the very last day, but I didn't have enough time to finish listening to the audiobook, but I did get quite a bit read. I ended up reading 51 pages. And the final book I started and did not complete was Put In by Julie Murphy. I ended up reading 78 pages. Oh, I totally forgot. There's one more book that I started but did not complete during this readathon, and I keep forgetting because it's an ebook, and I don't think I included it in any of my like updates. I mean, I know I included it in the numbers that you see, but I don't think I ever talked about it. But an ebook that I've been sent for review by the author, which I'm so sorry if you're watching this and waiting for that review to come up. I'm just really bad when it comes to reading ebooks, and I'm really slow about it. I promise. I'm working my way through, and I'm taking notes so I can give you a spoiler-free book review. But that is Chevalier by Brittany Liu. I only read 2 chapters, which was like 22 pages, but again, this is also a really short book. So hopefully I will be finishing this soon so I can do a spoiler-free review for you guys. Anyways, that is it for all of the books that I read during Finish-a-thon. In total, I read 1,398 pages, and I surpassed my goal once again of reaching that 1,000-page mark, and I'm so proud of myself. I loved all of the books I read for this. So that's it for this vlog. I really hope you enjoyed it. Please don't forget to like and subscribe if you want to see more videos from me, and until then, I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!